All right, so yesterday we left off with the George Floyd trial. Now I'm commenting on this because this hits home for a lot of reasons. Number one, Black Lives Matter. Deal with that. And if there's ever a scenario like that, I am going to jail because I am stepping in, as any respectable human being should have done. I get it, they respect the badge. I'm not sure that I would necessarily want to take back the loss if it fixes the situation. George Floyd was a catalyst, but this situation's been going on for a very, very long time. And if we're being perfectly honest, we as Americans haven't exactly been the best people to all of our people. I stand with black folks, because black folks stood with me when I needed it. You have no idea. Put it this way, okay? Let's go to Southside Chicago, right? I end up in a bad business situation, and I thought I vetted the guy. I knew the guy for years. I've been selling him computers for years. We've been talking for years, right? So I end up over there, guy's a complete shyster. And I mean, he really knows how to play a con. Like, he was robbing Peter to pay Paul for the time I knew him. And I saw him do it firsthand. But there was a gentleman I met in the Kojic church. I've been Kojic since I was 14. And I've been behind multiple Kojic pulpits, and I've even given a small sermon in a Kojic church. So never forget that the black community helped me. But giving somebody to a complete stranger who was introduced to you by a guy who goes to church. I met Hardy at church, Hardy Evans, and he took me to meet a gentleman in Southside Chicago that rented me a loft and basically renovated it for my comfort. First 2 months I didn't have to pay a damn thing. He gave it to me on faith and said, "Don't let me down." I was commuting 4 hours one direction to get to a job at one point. One direction. So I just got done seeing my sister from another mother. And then calling my second mother and saying, "Hey, we're good for July 4th. You want to come down? Come to the farm." Like, and I totally want to see her. Like, I really do. I love Mama Williams. My best friend is Mexican, and a lot of people I call family are black. A nephew, just in the past year and a half, learned from his elementary peers what the color of his skin means, which means I failed in my job. Years ago, when I first learned about him, when he was just a little tot, I made a promise that I made a promise to him, I made a promise to Hardy, and promises are big with me. And I've seen the inequity. I've seen officers completely change their attitude when they see me in the passenger seat, and my buddy, who was a professional limousine driver, they gave him attitude, and then all of a sudden, "Oh, okay, you're fine." Like, how am I his pass? Like, what the hell is wrong with that? There shouldn't be a pass with police officers. Like, it's pathetic, in my opinion. I've seen so many people both struggle and continue to fight. Continue. And Southside Chicago, Hilltop, Tacoma, Phoenix, Arizona, I've seen it. I've been pulled over for having a black girlfriend in my car when I was 16. It was on Pacific Avenue over by Perk Up Espresso. Back when I was 16. True story. And I gotta go catch this guy, but as far as the George Floyd thing goes, it's cut and dry. The guy was using excessive force. The guy used to work with George Floyd. George Floyd, he was a playful person, attracted women, and Derek Chauvin, well, at least that was the theory going around earlier. But the fact of the matter is, they worked with each other, and multiple sources say they didn't like each other. And then all of a sudden, one guy's a cop, the other one's not, and has advantage over the situation, and ends up killing him. That was murder. Point blank and simple. You can argue that all you want to. Anyway, hashtag Black Lives Matter. Autistic Black lives and normal Black lives. American lives. I like it. American. America. Get rid of racism. That's... To be racist is to be a beta. And I can prove that fact all day long. Goodbye.